Give me the answer to the first question. You should be able to give me all the answers now, because what we have already discussed in IRA is way beyond what can be questioned. I have discussed everything. There cannot be any question in IRA which we have not discussed. Okay. So give me the answer to the first MCQ. Okay. The allowable IRA deduction in the Stewart's 2024 joint return is Sam and Martha Stewart are married and filed a joint return. So it's a married filing jointly return. Sam earned a salary of $1,000 from his job in Troy Court, where he's covered by his employer's pension plan. In addition, Sam and Martha earned interest of $55 in the year 2024 on their joint savings account. Martha is not employed and the couple had no other income. On January 15, 2025, Sam contributed $7,000 to an IRA for himself and $7,000 to Martha. What is their AGI? First, find out what is the AGI of the couple. What is the AGI of the couple? Can you tell me? It's 138,000 plus 5,500, which is 143,500. So if I look at the category where both of them are rich, okay, where both of them are rich. So what we are doing is, we are talking about Sam, we are talking about Martha, two conditions, rich and retirement plan. Sam is rich, Martha is rich. Sam is in the retirement plan, Martha is not in the retirement plan because they're not super rich, so they're not going to be tested together as a team. So Sam's entire provision of 7,000 will be disallowed, and Martha full 7,000 will be allowed because they have not touched 230,000 range. So in this case, no, there will be no phase out because it has already been phased out. Sakshi, do you realize what I'm saying? It is in the fifth case. The phase out has already happened. The working spouse has already touched zero as a provision. Now from 143 to 230, the working spouse will get nothing. And from 230 to 240, the non-working spouse will slowly start reducing from 7 to 0. And beyond 240, none of them will get anything. So the answer to the second question becomes 7,000. Is this clear to everybody? So this was case 5 in our exam. Okay. This was case 5 in our exam. Okay. Let's see who answers this question first. Okay. All of you, question 3. What is the answer to the third question? What is the maximum IRA deduction each is entitled to for the year 2024. Mr. and Mrs. Brown are both employed and file joint federal tax returns. I'm talking about a married filing jointly couple. Both Mr. and Mrs. B are covered by the employer's retirement plan. So both of them are in the retirement plan. For 2024, Ms. Brown's salary was 4,500 and Mrs. Brown's was 12,500. They both have IRAs and their combined modified adjusted gross income is $53,000. So 53 is way below any phase out limits. So they are not rich. None of them are rich. So I know full deduction will be given to them. Mr. Brown contributed 7,000 to his IRA and Mrs. Brown contributed 3,500 to her IRA. So what is the deduction that they will get? Mr. Brown will get the amount that he put in. Mrs. Brown will get the amount she put in. So the answer to the third question becomes A. Is that clear to everybody? The answer to the third question becomes A. Okay, now look at this question. Lynn and Maggie Chu, aged 45 and 46, are married and living together. They have decided to file a married filing jointly return for the year 2024. Lynn is an active participant in his employer's pension plan. Maggie is not an active participant in any plan. Each contributed the maximum allowed for the year, 7,000 to an individual IRA on February 1. So I know they are eligible for full 14 in case if the other things are okay. Lynn's adjusted AGI is 153 and Maggie's is 82. So their combined AGI is how much? Their combined AGI is 1. That means there is a phase out applicable. Isn't it, guys? $235,000. So obviously Lynn will get 0. How much will Maggie get? Can anybody tell me? 235, range of 230 to 240. Out of a range of 230 to 50. That means 3,500, right? 50% has been eaten off, 50% is left. So 50%, so they're not super, so Maggie is rich, right? Both of them are rich, but then this is a phase out. So how much is a phased out? She's $5 above the phase out range of 10,000. So she'll be phasing out 50%. So the amount allowed would be also 50%, which is how much? 50% of 7,000, which is 3,500. So the amount that she can claim as a deduction is $3,500. Okay, is this clear to everybody? This is the most important concept that you're going to do in adjustments account. Everything else is easy, guys. We have 10 minutes. I think we'll be able to finish this. Let's start this. What about, so that was the first thing. We've done whistleblower, wise as him. W is whistleblower only if you win the case, attorney and court cases. Second is IRA deduction. This is only the deduction portion, guys. Okay, so it's 7 or 14,000. There's a phase out. You need to remember that.